Hello, everyone, and welcome. I forgot to lock my door. Welcome to this week's episode of Sports Esports Podcast. I'm your host, William, and this is going to be a quick one because fun thing about Nest, it's nowhere to be found. I literally can't get in. There's no match history here. So it's one of those situations again, like we've had previously in the past. But yeah, so let's talk about the games. First, before we talk, what happened to Sino Dragon? Don't know, because the one games I did find took me a while to find them on YouTube. They're not on any of Riot didn't promote it at all. It's not on Event VODs. It's not on the LPL channel. It's it's on nothing like that. But I did find a random stream like upload of it in Chinese or in Korean, or Mandarin. So like I was able to watch the first few games. At least they did not have the Invictus Gaming versus JD Gaming, so I was unable to watch that. I'm glad I predicted it correctly with the 2-1 Invictus Gaming JD though. I did not predict correctly, and I want a refund on my pick for Team WE versus Billy Billy. Team WE did not actually play their real team. They had Gentle as their ADC instead of Mystic. That's a big heads up if I could have seen that one. You have Sun, you have Clever9. These are not their start. Magic is not their starter anymore. And Chen9, also not a starter. All 5 players, not starters. Billy Billy ran all their starters. And even Top Sports did not start their team as well, but Edward Gaming did. So like Top and Team WV and Top, they didn't play their people. I want a refund on my predictions. If I would have known that, I would have picked Edward Gaming and Billy Billy. I was so close on Billy Billy versus Team WE too. When I originally said Billy Billy and they changed it last second because of Mystic. So I feel like that one I deserve. But yeah, I didn't know they were gonna play the backups. My bad. But yeah, first game between Team WE and Billy Billy. Team WE did start out that game really well. They got a 4-0 Rek'Sai real quick for Magic, and but it was against Sonataric, and I want to critique them a bit. You don't sit around between the 15 the 30-minute. I wish I can show you that 15 to about 25-minute mark. Team WE did nothing. They did absolutely nothing. Didn't like engage at all or anything, and then they eventually just lost. And then like so, yeah, which is what you do against Sonataric. If you don't do damage to them and stop them early, you kind of lose late game. Except for Columbia, who just lost to UC Irvine in the college tournament that I was just watching. That's why we're a little late. But yeah. Anyway, Billy Billy won that game. Game 2 was kind of a blowout. Billy Billy kind of secured it. Kind of what you expect from a team of 5 starters in the LPL versus 5 backups in the LPL. I guess Magic is still technically a backup, but he's played at least. The others have not as much. Invictus Gaming versus JD Gaming. I can't. Oh, Invictus Gaming did not even play their starters, and they have Voy, but outside of that, I guess they play Imp. Imp's the starter there, duh. But yeah, so it was non-starter versus non-starter. I don't know these players. I don't know the backups for these teams. I'm sorry, I feel like a failure. I feel like a bad analyst. But I couldn't watch these games because I couldn't find them on the one shady YouTuber that probably is uploading the videos illegally that I found did not have these games. It's the only videos of this on the internet. They probably played live on China or whatever they play it. Probably not on Twitch, but whatever the streaming services in China. They just didn't show it here, so it was kind of makes it difficult living in America to try and find that. Edward Gaming, I did see. I was able to see the first 2 games of this between Top Sports and Edward Gaming. First game, Top Sports was doing very well. They were kind of just destroying Edward Gaming quite a bit. While the next game, Edward Gaming, which surprises me because when I saw that they were all backups and I saw EDG lose to them, I'm like, this is gonna be a rough season for EDG. They're losing to Top Sports backups, but they were able to recover and they won their next 2 games after that, so I was okay with that one. Then I thought we were gonna get game number 4 between Dominus, but Sino Dragon was there, not Dominus. Don't know where they came from. Oh, Dominus is Sino Dragon. Did they change names? Oh, look at that. that they're not a different team. Look, we learn stuff every day. I like looked at the name and I'm like, oh wow, okay. So that Dominus is actually a cooler name than Sino Dragon. I like the older logo better though. Not gonna lie. Okay, that makes me feel better. I thought a different team came up, and I'm like, what? I picked Sino Dragon, but they're not even in the game, and they didn't even play. They played today, which okay, I feel better now. Whew, I thought something happened, like Sino Dragon got disqualified, kind of like Dragon Gate in the LMS. Yeah, it was bad. That was a bad situation, and I'm very glad they are permanently banned from the LMS. Well, yeah, we still so that prediction I still will hold Dominus Esports now instead of Sino Dragon. I will still hold that at a 2-1 for them to win against Sunning, who is playing most of their starters except for they don't have Zhao Ale playing. Do they have Zhao Ale playing for them? Does he play for them? Even though, and maybe it doesn't start until Summer Split. I feel so uninformed. This is a weird tournament. I didn't even know this tournament was going on until last week. But yeah, so is this 25th? Yes, that's 25th and also 25th and 25th. Got it. So winner. That seems weird that this game plays in 2 hours, but this game then they play 6 hours later. Interesting decision by the committee, I would say. But yes, I would say that I still have Dominus winning 2-1 here. I'm gonna pick Billy to beat Invictus Gaming because Invictus Gaming is starting all their backups. I think Billy should. They didn't make the playoffs last year, but they were real close. They were really close to making the playoffs. They should have. They completely fell out. So they'll beat Invictus Gaming 2-1. No, 2-0. 2-0 here. As long as it is a three. Is it a best of three in the semifinals as well? Let's find out. Yes, it is. Cool. It's best of three all the way through. Got it. So I'm going to go Invictus, or Billy to win 2-0 against Invictus Gaming because they are definitely starters. They should be better than Invictus Gaming's backups because none of these guys actually play. Fate I've heard of, but outside of them I haven't heard of any of the others personally. And outside in the next, well, I'm going to just assume Dominus wins, but either way, if Dominus goes on, I'm going to pick them over Edward Gaming because they beat them previously in the playoffs, and I think they'll be able to do it again. If Sunning wins, I'll still pick Sunning over EDG because EDG scares me. Dropping a game to top when they lose their whole entire, like they're not playing any of their starters, really scares me because Sino Dragon's playing all 5 of their starters and Sunning is playing 4 of their 5 starters. And I think the 4 of the 5 starters should be able to take care of this team. Edward Gaming is also playing 5 starters, to be fair, so all the teams that play their starters are obviously going to win these games. It's kind of a rigged setup here. A little bit, but yeah. I'm going to say Dominus wins 2-1 against Edward Gaming. Sunning would also win 2-1 against Edward Gaming. And I guess that's our picks. It feels weird. I would love to get into more detail, but I don't have match history. There's no match history on any of these things. As you can tell, they don't have a tab here for match history. For match links, they don't have match history here. This is not the right here. This is usually where match history sits right here. Don't have that. Games weren't broadcast in English anywhere, and they weren't even broadcast on YouTube in Chinese, in Mandarin or Chinese. Either way, it's fine. But yeah, they weren't broadcast anywhere that I could find except for one shady YouTube channel, which only had 1K subscribers. And I found it after searching quite a while, and they only had 2 games from Billy versus Team WE and 2 games from Ever Gaming versus Top. I did not see game number 3 of that series. I was kind of surprised that Ever Gaming won it after they played so poorly in game 1. But and then Victus Gaming, JD Gaming wasn't showed up at all. So hopefully these games show up on YouTube so I can give a much better analysis and it's not an 8-minute video like this one's going to be. But at the end of the day, who knows? That's all I can say. Thank you guys for coming to watch. I'm sorry that I can't give more analysis. I wish I could. I really tried to look for these, but if anyone has a link that they can send me in the comments, let me know. To these games, love to watch them. Otherwise, if I can't watch them, I'll still talk about the results with you guys like this. And on Sunday when we talk about the finals, will also be going into the preseason for the LPL because that season starts up on this Friday, I believe. But we're going to be doing the podcast that Sunday like we do every Sunday. So thank you guys for coming to watch, and I will see you tomorrow to hopefully discuss games that I've watched this time. Good, instead of 60%. Good night.